Here he is.
So here I am. What do you have to tell me?
I brought you here because I did not want to cause an alarm at the tavern. I'm very sorry, but you made a mistake coming here alone. And it will be your last.
Wait.
You wish to make your peace with God? Very well. But be quick.
I just want to know why you ambushed that wagon.
You make no sense. Did your accomplices not tell you when they sent you after me?
Accomplices? What are you talking about? I'm here on behalf of Sir Rokkie-Skype.
Rokkie-Skype, you say? A nice attempt. Most men have such stories about wives and children. Your heart would break. Or else they try to buy me off with stolen coin. Geht zum Teufel! Kacke! Du!
Come out. He surrendered.
Well,
Who is that, Typhoon? It seems I have finally met my match.
I want to know everything. Who you are, why you're here, and what you know about the ambushed wagon.
You may call me Ulrich. I will tell you nothing more until you give me some assurances.
Assurances? How about this? If you talk, I'll spare you.
Do you expect me to believe that? I know full well how these stories end. I have been at the other end of the sword more times than you can count.
I give you my word.
The word of a thief? Jesus. It is true what the preachers say. This world has gone quite mad. You had better kill me. I'm finished, anyway. Just as you are.
Unlike you, I'm not a criminal.
You believe that the forging of money is an honest trade?
I've got nothing to do with that. I'm not a forger, I'm the one investigating them.
What? What are you saying?
I'm in the service of Sir Rokkie-Skype, Governor of Skalitz and Royal Hetman.
Then we have something in common. I also am here under orders from above.
From who?
Perhaps you might sheath that weapon, so that we may talk eye to eye. If we do indeed have a common cause.
Stand up.
It is true our meeting has not begun well. But if it is the truth that you are sent by Kobila, then we can assist each other.
What do you mean?
It's gonna be interesting.
I found out many things, but there are still questions I cannot answer. And the last man who knew anything is now dead.
What man was that?
Did you play GTA 5? Yeah, I have.
The merchant from Passau. Listen, I will explain everything to you, but first, I need you to do something for me.
Oh, really?
You will introduce me to a certain person, and I will tell you everything I've learned.
Who do you mean?
Master Tobias Pfeiffer. If you truly serve Sir Radzik, then you must know him.
I think I know who you mean. What do you want him for?
I have here a written confession which tells how those forgeries are made. But I do not understand such technical matters. Master Pfeiffer, however...
We'll definitely be able to make sense of it. And you'll give it to me, just like that?
It seems I have little choice. This is the last lead I have. In the meantime, I will return to Sasau and see what I might learn there.
Shouldn't you go with me to see Pfeiffer?
No. I must remain in Sasau. I have some, loose ends that must be tied.
What's your name, anyway?
I told you. I am Ulrich.
Just Ulrich?
It is enough.
Because you look like a knight. They seldom have just one name.
It is true. I have a horse, armor, a sword, and a shield. But there are many ways to acquire such things these days. As I am sure you know.
So you're not a knight?
I am a trustworthy soldier in the service of a nobleman. That is all you need to know.
All right then, Ulrich. Let's leave it at that. Tell me what you know about the false coins.
Do you know Passau?
No, what is it?
A city in Bavaria. Passau is a city of trade. All the currencies in Christendom change hands there.
I see. And that would include Prague groschen?
Some months ago, counterfeit groschen were discovered to be circulating there. They are made from copper plated with silver. The Passau alderman began to investigate and learned that a family of money changers was involved. They were bringing the forged coins in from Bohemia and sending back real ones. My liege lord is allied to the Passau alderman, so they requested that he deal with the matter.
And so he sent you?
Yes. He needed a man that he could trust absolutely.
And what about that wagon? What happened there exactly?
I followed Menhard from Passau. I had reason to suspect a connection with Sasau.
So they were transporting false groschen on that wagon?
Yes. On their way here, they brought real coin. Groschen, florins, francs and the like. But now, the sacks were full of counterfeits.
What do you mean about the connection with Sasau?
The matter was investigated in Passau, and the executioner extracted information from those who were arrested. They told him that the coins were made in a monastery.
What, in the monastery itself?
Ooh.
I cannot say. I know only what the Passau scribe wrote down in his reports of the interrogations.
Why did you let them get here before attacking?
I wanted to discover where they hand over their coins, which I failed to do. Besides, Meinhard had an armed escort, and they kept two busy roads and lodged at inns throughout their journey, until he came to this god-forsaken track. I cannot guess why he came here, but it was the perfect opportunity to strike.
Okay.
Very well. I'll go and see Master Pfeiffer.
Godspeed. I will wait in Sasau at the Wagoner's Inn.
Cool. So far, so good. Ish. Where are we on the map again? See if we can make it and get some rest. Because my character's getting sleepy, which isn't good. What's going on there? Oh, attack on the road. Right. Don't know if I'll be able to see him though, unfortunately. So I might run past him. Depending who it is, though.
What are you after here, you fucker? Show what you're made of.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. Henry, stop it.
Ow. Is that all you've got? Ow.
Wow.
Call that combat? You get what's for. Come here, lily liver.
Whoa. Where'd you come from? What? Okay.
Go weak at the knees, have you? Fuck this. Well landed. Yeah. I'll chop you to pieces. Right. Yeah.
Gotta be careful now. Because they did a bit of a stun lock on me, I think. Hard to see in the dark, unfortunately. But I think I can get them. Got one, I think.
What? Is that the best you can do? What's the matter?
Okay. Jesus Christ. Bloody hell. Phew. Okay. So we're alright, but took a lot of damage. It was hard to see them too, so. But not much I could do about that. But we survived, which is the main thing. Ugh. And all this to get to a bed. Oh no. Oh, thank you. Game's been a bit reasonable. Oh, ow. Now, what I was going to do was look into the Streamlabs again and see what's going on, because it's just not working at all. There must be like a refresh or something. Still not working. What the frick? Yeah, it's just not appearing. Must be offline or something. And of course, there's nothing there. Never mind. We'll just keep going. Don't know what's going on. It's just not working. Maybe I'm supposed to restart the stream. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know why it's not doing it. Happened like I sneeze again. Eat from the pot.
God be with you, Henry. Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of makes me want to play Skyrim again. Because I've been playing a lot of Elder Scrolls Online and then been playing a lot of Kingdom Come Deliverance. And I just sit here and as I play Kingdom Come, I keep going, man, I wish you could do this. Man, I wish you could that as well as all this. But you can't at the moment. Or at least you can't at all. Like, say, get a companion to follow you and help you in combat. Or, like, get, a wife or something, or a house of your own. Well, I think you might be able to get a house of your own back at Privilege Ladix. I think I said it wrong, but essentially you could get a place there and you could stay there. But I guess I just liked the amount of things you could do. But anyway, we're on floor again.
Greetings. What do you need?
Master Fayfar, I need to speak with you. I found out something about the counterfeit coin.
Did you really? Do tell.
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the false coins. Unfortunately, I came too late. The carter and his men were dead.
Damn it, blast. Do you know who did it?
Yes. A certain knight turned up there. Turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well, that is indeed unexpected. Tell me, what did he say?
His name is Ulrich. He looked like a knight, but he refused to show his master's colours.
Ulrich, you say? Could be anyone. Can you describe him?
An older man with a moustache. But for all his grey hairs, he seemed pretty tough to me.
Doesn't match anyone I've heard of. But then we don't even know if Ulrich is his real name.
He told me that the fake money was being taken to Passau in exchange for gold coins. Then that real money was being brought back to the Bohemian lands.
That would explain why those fakes bear the Passau Cantor mark.
His master is allied with the Passau alderman, and they told him to sort it all out.
I wonder who could be behind it all.
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the interrogations in Passau, and some other things he said you'd understand better than him.
Let me see. We, the aldermen of the city of Passau, interrogation held this day, put to pen by the questor. The place of origin is a monastery in the land of Bohemia. Which certainly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sasso. Coin assay report. Copper core coated with amalgam. Ah, but this is interesting. Here's an outline description of how the forgeries are made. I'll have to study it more closely. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate and let no man stand in his way. This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman, but they certainly didn't pen this.
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's a Clement of Caplitz, the high scribe of the Rosenbergs.
The Rosenbergs? Who's that?
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenceslas.
So what does all this mean?
Well, it certainly explains why your knight is so mysterious. Anyway, we should be careful. And we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes. That's a lead we can follow.
What?
Silver amalgam. It's produced from quicksilver and silver.
That doesn't sound like something just anyone can get hold of.
You're quite right. You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them. I, meanwhile, will take counsel with Sir Radzig and then follow after you.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square. Goodbye.
Interesting. I think I might be able to get repairs here, though. I should definitely be able to get repairs here. If I couldn't get repairs at the other place, then I'll definitely get repairs over here, then. No, wait. I think, by memory, he should be around here somewhere. But I helped him. Okay, so I found out that one of the people I could bring over is the guy that had to beat up for my dad, who died, by the way, for the money, and I decided to pursue that for some reason. I kind of sat there going, you know, probably shouldn't, because, you know, he is dead. It doesn't really matter now, but he is my dad, so I guess. So I think he's up here, actually. I think that's him. I wanna see what he'll say.
That treasure of yours you sent me to get.
Did you find it?
It looks
belongs
beautiful.
to Farron.
But I couldn't know that.
Well, fine. Look here, Kunesh. I can't watch you wasting away here anymore. How would you like a job?
Working for you? Where?
In Pribyslavitz. We're rebuilding the whole settlement. You could maybe work there as a woodcutter.
Oh, I could cut wood. But what's it worth to you?
What do you mean, what's it worth? I'm offering you a new life. For once in your life, swallow your pride and seize the opportunity while you still can.
It's easy for you to say. You're right, lad. Though I hate to admit it. Ever since my old woman left, I've had the devil riding on my back. But you leave me my booze. What else have I got in life? As long as there's ale to wash down the dust, I'll work for you.
All right, I'll take you.
Henry, I'm Glad you stopped by.
Who the fuck are you? I don't know who she is. Alright, we'll get repairs done and then we'll continue the quest. There's a horse. It's usually... Oh, it's just a random horse. So usually when I see a horse, I think it's Hans. So I'm like, oh cool, Hans is here. Maybe he will talk to me because we had so much fun last time, and then now he's stopping me.
Good health to you.
I'm honored that an... Good luck then.
There we go. Now wash ourselves. Now we should look all good as new. And all fancy too. Yep. Now then. Let's go do this. What the hell? Oh. I see. I was sitting there going, what the fuck is gonna happen? How the hell am I gonna do this? Because it's just a big fucking mess. But no, it's I'll talk to the bloke first. Because I thought it was like where he was, so he's somewhere in the town, so I have to look around the whole town to find him. But no, it was the other way around. It would have been awkward if that was the case now, wouldn't it? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Gotta stretch. So basically, as I'm doing the campaign, if I just leave the town, my town alone, essentially I should get a decent amount of coin from it, I think. At least that's just me guessing. Oh god. Pebbles, don't go in the water. Don't do that. Yeah.
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins, and quicksilver for the armor.
Having a conversation, bitch! Jesus!
They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month they've told me they've none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
Monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? Well, it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
That's all I need to know for now.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
I'm sorry, but I don't have to.
Good luck to you.
Okay, that's interesting. The same thing disappears every time, eh? That's awfully suspicious. Oh, parkour! Wait. Parkour! Gotta do that sick parkour. Fucking wow. Sick parkour skills. Look at that. Oh, amazing. Fuck yeah. So, this place looks fancy. Of course. Every time. It's always the same fucking thing. Oh, for bloody hell. Well, we're not even allowed in there. Wait. Am I supposed to sneak in? Yeah, I don't see that working.
My respects to you.
Do you have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
I'm here on behalf of the master fresco painter. He said you sent him away empty-handed 3 times already.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Bollocks. Tell me this instant what you've done with the goods.
Nothing! And I'd advise you to calm down. We're on hallowed ground.
You're a fine one to speak of hallowed ground. A lying thief in monastic robes. What next? A whore dressed as a nun?
This is blasphemy!
I'll give you blasphemy. I'm sure you know what our Lord did to the money changers in the temple.
What do you mean? You're not going to hurt me, are you?
Tell me what's going on here and I won't have a reason to.
Jesus. But I didn't know anything about any counterfeiting.
For your sake, I hope that's true. Now tell me what's been going on.
I swear, I wouldn't normally do anything like that.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon, directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night, it was, without a crest, armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery. That they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then.
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
Very well. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
I sneak in to talk to him. I love when people say bollocks. It's great. Alright. Onward.
Yeah.
Damn it, Pebbles. Now, no in the water. Okay? I'm not doing that. The frame drops are amazing. Okay, get more from here. Oh wow. Game looks so amazing when it doesn't load. Is this trespassing too? Here we go.
Greetings. What business have you?
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Why?
I don't want to alarm our prey. Gossip spreads quickly, and if those scoundrels learn we're onto them, they'll flee.
And that does make sense.
So what have you found out so far?
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
Not yet.
Maybe it would be worth the time.
I'll go and see.
Have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapata.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. And there's a man I know who works at the monastery yard. Master engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
Cool.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something. That's all.
Cool. Ooh, game save. Ooh. Ooh. Means something's coming. Something evil is coming. Or it's gonna be a big fight or something.
Yeah.
It's usually the case. Alright. Wait. It's in the town. Thought so. Because I was like, it kind of looks like it's far away. And not close at all. And that's why I was like, well, hey, oh my god. The frames! This is what I get for trying to stream this game and... Well, it's saved, so if something bad happens, and if I die, I can come back.
God be with you.
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
What are you doing here, anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Yeah, but engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
You've got quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone. Which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see. I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The fifth scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague. Or so his message advised me.
Jesus Christ, the plague?
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high. Or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking. I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
Does Florian have any enemies?
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to propagate. However, most recently it was that fury from the baths who accosted him in quite a
A woman from the baths? What did she do?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't frequently feel sorry for my ne'er-do-well apprentice, but on that occasion I made an exception.
Do you have any idea why she did it?
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bath-maid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly. Although one would have thought they'd be used to that sort of thing at the bar.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.